For the past couple of weeks, we've been discussing next week's CareerQuest Tennessee event. This will be a great chance for young people to get some hands-on experience at picking a career path for themselves in several different industry sectors. We've talked about construction, advanced manufacturing, and information technology, and this morning we're focusing on the healthcare sector. We want to welcome Jamie Parsons from Mountain States Health Alliance, Hamlin Wilson from Wellmont Health System, and Cortlyn Holdren from Elizabethton High School. Thank y'all for being here today.
Thank you so much.
And Jamie, you were one of the first ones to kind of sign on to CareerQuest Tennessee. Why did you feel like MSHA, why was it important for y'all to get involved?
Well, when we first heard from Lottie Rhines at the First Tennessee Development District about what they were doing in Michigan, it was interesting to us because we're always looking for ways to fill the needs of our workforce. And so we took a trip up to Michigan and viewed what they did and came back and thought it was something that would work well for us here in the Tri-Cities and in Tennessee. And we started down the journey of putting CareerQuest Tennessee together. And it has been a great journey, and we're looking forward to having over 5,000 students come through whenever we have the event next week.
And we're going to be live over there next week. I'm looking forward to seeing all those young people under that one roof as well. It's going to be a big time. There are some challenges that are facing the healthcare industry as far as recruiting, and that goes for all sectors of healthcare. Sure. Talk to me about some of those challenges and how CareerQuest is helping you with those challenges.
Well, you know, one of the first things that we have to realize is that our population is aging, and at the same time our population is aging, so are the people in healthcare. Also aging, so there's a lot of growth is going to occur in the number of jobs that we need in healthcare. And we often think in terms of nurses in healthcare, and we do need nurses.
Yes.
But health systems are made up of probably about twice as many employees that are not nurses.
Right.
So we need to be able to reach a diverse number of students with very diverse sorts of interests.
And Cortlyn, for you as a high schooler, what does it mean to be involved in CareerQuest? Why do you think it's important for people your age to get involved in something like this?
There's a lot of pressure on students, high school students, and even 8th graders to be deciding what they want to do when they grow up and what they want their career path to be. So I think this is a great opportunity for students to talk to health professionals that have those jobs and learn a little bit about what it takes to get there and what they should be studying as far as major in college and course of study in high school.
And Jamie, for you, what advice are you giving young people? Maybe if someone comes up to you, a young person wants to know about the healthcare industry, what advice are you giving them as far as getting involved in the healthcare industry?
I think Hamlin touched on it a little bit in that, healthcare is sometimes thought of as just, clinical nursing physicians, but in healthcare we have everything from IT positions that deal with computers to positions that deal with coding and paperwork, and then all the way to our clinicians with the LPNs and the RNs. So it's to look at healthcare as more than just the clinical piece, but look at it in its entirety and what opportunities it presents to people from that perspective.
And what experiences are you hoping that these young people will have when they come to CareerQuest Tennessee next week?
Real life, experiential types of events here are planned. So it makes just learning about much more interesting about these jobs. It's not just reading or seeing it on television. It is about experiencing something that you cannot necessarily experience in a classroom, which makes this really wonderful and transformational way of exposing our kids to new occupations. That's right.
And Cortlyn, for you personally, what are you hoping to glean from CareerQuest Tennessee?
I'm excited to talk to various health professionals and learn what I need to be doing in college to pursue my career as far as volunteering or internships, and they can give me some insight to how I can get closer to my career. And I'm also excited for the interactive displays. I love hands-on activities. I'm sure those will be a lot of fun.
I started to say this is going to be, I mentioned it just briefly, hands-on. And I think that's what separates us from your normal career fair where young people just walk up to a booth and look and get some literature and things of that nature. You're hoping for them to get in there and really get some immersed activities going on as well.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got mock OR labs. We've got respiratory situations where they can test their lung capacity, quite a different hands-on types of events.
Has it been difficult for you? We touched on it briefly about recruiting. And we are constantly seeing advertisements for nurses and things like that, and I know that is a big sector of what you all need right now. But the IT side, we were talking about getting some IT. You need those kind of folks as well, don't you?
We really do. IT, many of the allied health professions, honestly, also our support service positions, environmental service techs, dietary aides, really run the gamut of all the different jobs in the health system.
And Cortlyn, when you're talking to your friends, you've got a lot of friends that are going to be going to this, and what are they saying about it?
They're really excited. One of the main classes at my school that is like fought over is the clinical internships, and that's a lot like this. And so they'll actually get to be talking to people and doing things and seeing if that's really something they want to do, if that's what piques their interest, and so they can have confidence going into high school and college that they're studying the right thing.
For both Wellmont and Mountain States, what are you hoping that young people take away, that one thing that you want them to take away when they leave CareerQuest Tennessee?
From my perspective, I'm hoping that they take away that there's lots of opportunities of varying degrees within healthcare, and it gives you an opportunity to give back in a very rewarding way from a career perspective.
And for you?
Really that we are able to influence the students in such a way that they leave there saying, I've learned so much. I didn't realize all these jobs were available within healthcare.
Right.
This is the path I want to take.
All right. So many varied jobs available in the healthcare sector. Thank you all for coming by today, sharing this information. Thank you, Cortlyn. Here's all the information you need about CareerQuest Tennessee right there on the screen.